Hey everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
And normally, this is the show where we talk about, where we watch episodes of Dragon Ball and then we talk about it in a comedic fashion. But there's some... I got called away, Vince.
You didn't dodge the draft, and now this is happening. I told you to tell them that you had scoliosis.
My flat feet didn't get me out of this one. No, I'm out of the state for work.
And it hurts my heart.
I know. It hurts my heart. My blacky heart. Ugh.
Whoa. Aaron.
So yeah, normally we talk about an episode and are less racist, but in this, because
Are we though? Are we actually less racist?
we're racial. I
we
think.
are very racial.
I feel like you're more of the authority on whether or not we're racist or not. You can be our barometer for that.
Okay. I'll be...
Although saying that also is fucking racist.
I was just going to say, Aaron, you're digging yourself a pretty big racism hole right now.
Man.
And in today's climate, I don't know, maybe I'll turn into a preacher this episode and impart the word of God into your body.
There's no organ to back you up.
I don't need an organ. I got Jesus. Dude, you're a really good organ.
That's a great tactic, by the way. Like the way like a preacher and a guy on the and a gal on the organ like just jamming together up at the podium on Sunday morning. That's a great performance. No matter your religious...
That's true artistic expression.
Bent, yeah. It's jazz, dude. Yeah. It's improv.
It's true jazz.
Move over.
That...
Charlie Parker.
Aaron, I don't think you understand what you just came up with. You came up with one of the best improv shows ever.
Ooh. So we got to find a guy who can play organ. And it's just going to be you pontificating about the word. That's a good 50. Like that's a 12-minute set. I could watch that for 12 minutes.
Oh,
and
God.
Like if you got people in the audience like go and then you just end in the song
Aaron.
that you make up.
Aaron, I'm gonna do this. This is really good.
Oh, we'll get you a nice big purple suit.
Stop it.
We'll get the gals from Generous to wear big old hats.
Oh, Aaron, please.
This is
so good.
Have it, my friend. It's yours.
God.
All I need to get started is a suggestion of a topic you'd like to hear a sermon about.
Stop, Aaron. This is too good. This is actually
stop digging because
really
I've struck gold.
Oh my God! Yes, I need a pen. I really do. I need to get a pen and write that down because if I forget that, I'm going to kill myself. Hold on.
All right. Well, you're writing that down. I'll explain what the fuck we're doing finally after 5 minutes. So this show is a fuck around due to technical issues.
See, Aaron, this is why I need you here.
I
need you. Generation. Oh God.
We're not going to talk about an episode. We're just gonna give you some chuckles, but not necessarily Dragon Ball related. Though this one will be. Vince just came back from New York Comic Con 2016.
2016.
Yeah, he's going to talk about 2016, the year.
The entire year in anime.
Also, while you're writing this down, this was your first convention ever, or just New York?
This is my first. I can't actually say that this is my first convention ever because when I was 10, I went to the Pokémon convention. I won 2 rounds of a Pokémon tournament, then lost to a 35-year-old man. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this is my first big time big boy convention.
Yeah. Okay, that's great and all, but let's go back to Pokémon convention.
You want to go back to the Pokemon convention?
Yes.
There was a Pikachu car. I played a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Do you remember the official name of it?
I think it was just Pokemon convention, and I cannot remember the year for the life of me. Whenever I was 10 years old, I think I went.
Was it in Delaware?
No, it was either in Philly or it was somewhere we were on vacation. It just happened to be, oh, Pokemon convention's in town, so my parents went with me there. But I have to say, Comic-Con was just as awkward as that first experience. But it was like awkward in the best way. It was just like, because like, I like to think that I know a little bit about, the genre and like nerd culture and that kind of thing. But like you go there, man, and you're level 0 on the spectrum. You're a filthy casual. All these other people know way more than you, and they're way more dedicated to it than you are. Like all these people dressed up. What are you doing? Like it's very much an experience that I think if you're into anime and just like entertainment stuff in general, like video games, comic books. Funny T-shirts, body pillows, Pinkberry, bubble tea, medieval armor.
Yes.
Amazing artists. Like, there's so much there. And the Javits Center, I don't know how it held so many people. Like, there's just something for everybody if you're a nerd. Like, there's just absolutely everything there. Which leads me to like not really understand the scale.
What do you think the ratio of cosplay to regular was?
Oh,
if you
man.
had to guess.
Cosplay to non-cosplay. I mean, that depends on what the
what's
definition
the Venn diagram
of
of
cosplay
that?
is. If it's like...
It's dressing up as a character, whether
head to
elaborate
toe?
or not.
Whether elaborate or not?
Maybe this will be the episode picture. We'll have to get a picture of it. But you got like Super Saiyan hair? Like cardboard Super Saiyan hair?
Yeah.
Like not that. Not like, I found this thing at a con and now I'm wearing it. It's like I came here in some sort of dress and I wanted people to look at me and say, oh, you're that character.
Oh, okay.
That would be my definition of cosplay to norm.
I felt like I couldn't turn around and not see somebody in cosplay. So I'm going to have to say probably like 50-50. Like every other person I saw was dressed up as something or as someone. Lots of Goku. People really like Goku. I don't know the plural of Goku. Is it Gokus?
Gokai.
Gokai. Lots
if
of
we're
Goku.
going by the English language, I believe it would be Gokais.
Gokais. It sounds dumb. But also...
Wait, you know how it's like a herd of cattle? Mm-hmm. So it's a blank of Gokus. What would that be?
It's a Kamehameha wave of Goku.
A wave of Gokus.
A wave of Gokus.
Lock it in.
Locked in. Webster, I know you're listening. You and that dictionary better put that in there.
If there were a bunch of Roshis, I think it would be a hustle of Roshis.
A hustle of Roshis. Oh, yeah. 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 Hustle of Roshis.
Write this down, America. We're redefining the way you define language.
That's what this podcast does.
Also, Hustle of Roshis is going to be the episode title.
Please. I would be mad at you if it wasn't. But like I'm looking because basically what I really wanted to go to Comic-Con for, a few reasons. One, I'd never been to one. And I call myself a nerd. And what nerd has not gone to Comic-Con if you call yourself a nerd? And then I wanted to buy some art, like because I see the art that comes out of that place and like some of the galleries that show up there, like Hero Complex Gallery, just like really cool, unique takes on pop culture and art and like movies. And I wanted to get some Star Trek art for realsies. Like need a big old mural of Spock somewhere in my apartment because he's the greatest. But just like it was so cool, like to see all that stuff because you had like Super Saiyan Goku, regular Goku. There were some sexy Saiyans and Saiyan armor. There were a bunch of Scouters. I saw a ton of Scouters. I don't know why because it's useless to measure power levels in that way now.
Sexy Saiyans?
Oh yeah, I saw a lady in Saiyan armor that was showing some skin. You know what I mean?
Sure, consent.
Consent. Well, hey,
Cosplay. So first of all, cosplay is not consent.
Cosplay is not consent. Thank you, Aaron. Didn't want to get down that road. Cosplay is not consent. And that was a big thing that was going on. Like there were a bunch of signs as you come in that are like, cosplay is not consent, which was very nice.
Did you see any fucks that we can put on blast?
No, I didn't. I wasn't.
That's good. That's a good thing. I think that you didn't see fucks.
I didn't see any of that kind of nonsense going on. At least not on the convention floor. I don't know what people do in their hotels near and around the Javits Center. I don't know what Saturday night was like. Could have gotten real weird. Bunch of Pikachu and Saiyans just getting after each other, kind of getting me going.
Yeah, just battling, right? That's what you mean.
What? Yeah, just rambling. I didn't see any of that stuff firsthand. What? No, but I mean, just there's so much cool stuff. I wasn't expecting there to be as much like video game stuff as there was. So like Bandai Namco was there. Capcom had a huge presence. The Tekken people were there.
Are they doing a new Tekken?
Tekken 7, dude. It looks awesome. Like, I don't really play fighting games.
I've plopped many a quarters into Tekken.
Yeah, and I would say that if you like Tekken, that you should pick up Tekken 7 because it looks deep. It looks really, really good. Like, it looks amazing. It runs really smoothly. And then, like, the animations and some of the new characters are just, they look deadly if you know how to use them. They had, like, a impromptu tournament going on where people brought their fight sticks. Like custom fight sticks. I'm talking the pros, man. And like crowds forming around and like shout casting. They had Resident Evil 7. I don't know if you're aware. There's a new Resident Evil coming out. And it's like a departure from the regular Resident Evils, at least from the previews that have been shown. And just like
long lines. Is it going to be more horror and less action?
Yeah, that's the way it seems. Pretty cool, though. Lots of VR stuff going on. Let me see if I can remember all that. I want to. The cosplay stuff was like the coolest part for me.
Did you get to play anything?
I wanted to, but I didn't feel like waiting in line. I was kind of on borrowed time, so I didn't have all day to be there. But I got to see a lot of people play. I mean, in direct relation to this podcast and its mission statement. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, ladies and gentlemen, is coming out October 28th, and it looks so good. If you've played the Dragon Ball Budokai, Budokai 2, Budokai 3, Xenoverse, if you play those games, it's more of the same. I think it's a bit bigger of a story, and I'm not sure how far, how early it goes into the series, but I mean, you got Trunks fighting Cell, you got Super Saiyan God mode Goku in there, like all that stuff. I got to see that. I didn't get to play it, but
two things. One, now I'm just getting flashbacks from GameStop.
Yeah.
Because there are so many, like, the Dragon Ball Z fighting games. There are just so many of them. Yeah. And so when you traded it in, you had to make sure that it was the right one you were entering in. So many Budokais, and good lord.
Yeah.
Because, like, some were worth a lot more than the others. And I was in a management position. So it's like, I have to worry about making sure that you didn't fuck us on $10 because you entered in the wrong Budokai.
Right. Budokai.
Yeah. I'm glad I don't have to carry about that anymore.
No. Yeah, now it's just the Xenoverse. And it looks really cool. There's, like, more online components to it, so like you can get your very own ball squad and take down giant Saiyan apes and really powerful monsters and stuff. Yeah, all online. Like, how cool is that? If anybody's wondering, I am not sponsored by Bandai Namco or any of these organizations or by New York Comic Con at all. This is just me talking about my experience and how great it was.
You're being legit, yeah.
Let's get back to cosplay, because some of that cosplay was just awesome.
So we posted the picture of Roshi that you found, which I thought was a good Roshi.
He was a really good Roshi. He was a nice guy.
How much hustling did you do? How much of your trip can be written off as a work expense in relation to the pod?
None. Unfortunately, I went purely as a bystander and as a con goer. I had no agenda, even though I probably should have, but
We're ill prepared.
Yeah.
We'll try and sell you shit later, world. I'm eating a banana too. I probably shouldn't, but this is a fuck around episode, so whatever.
Next New York City Comic Con, you're gonna see some stuff, and not by like, oh, we have a booth, because what? No, we can't do that. Too expensive.
There, good lord.
But like, you're gonna see me on the floor in some kind of get up, passing out Kame House Party leave behinds, just hustling it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, pie in the sky ideal Dragon Ball cosplay.
For myself?
Yeah, for yourself.
Oh, jeez. See,
I mean, if we're gonna plan this thing, let's plan this thing. People are. I hear the audience screaming out Piccolo.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say I think I could pull off a pretty good Piccolo, because he's taller than most of the other characters, which I am taller than most other people, and because there aren't really any black people in the Dragon Ball universe, the Namekians are pretty close. So I think that's it, right? That makes sense.
I don't know what I'd be. That makes sense, but what's... Just be Black Goku.
I could be.
Who's gonna
Black
say
Goku.
anything?
Who's gonna stop me? Yeah, I didn't. That was cool too. Black people dressed up as, just any character they wanted. I saw a really awesome guy dressed as Green Arrow. He was black, and it was great. He looked awesome as that character. So
it's like, I know it's a fuck around episode, but if I can get real for a second,
get real.
So I've got some age on you, and even like a decade, around a decade more on you. There's been some changes in that time. And it's fascinating for me to sort of learn and I don't get it fully because I didn't grow up as a non-white. But I'm slowly understanding how important it is to have that representation.
Yeah.
And to see it getting, it's not great, but seeing get it better. And the cosplay community saying fuck you, I'm going to dress up as any character I want.
Right.
No matter,
how many people say, oh, Captain America, he's not black. Steve Rogers isn't black. Well, I mean, to those people,
that person is, and he loves that character, and he or she loves that character. So
right.
Let them do it.
Yeah. And I think that's what cosplay is. It's people just dressing as characters that they love and, getting to be those characters when they do it. Is really, really awesome. Lots of Street Fighter. I thought I'd see a bunch of Luke Cage because of the Netflix show and how good people are saying it is. I have not watched it yet.
Oh, I will. We can talk. I will talk about Luke Cage if you want, but we'll see. Because I've gotten through half of it, and ooh, baby,
yeah,
is it good?
You're one of those people crying out.
We'll talk about it after Comic-Con.
Okay.
I want the full report on my desk by Monday morning.
Oh, God.
Also, pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, lots of Spider-Man. Marvel had a huge representation, just like DC does. It was really cool.
It's New York, baby.
It's New York. You got them both. Lots of Batman, Robin. Not surprising. Harley Quinn everywhere you look.
Any Jared Leto Jokers?
Yes.
Running around?
Plenty.
Ugh.
I know. I didn't like that either. But there were way more regular Jokers or different takes on Jokers. There was a whole crew dressed up as the Fantastic Four. They had, the Rock guy, Fireboy.
Name all the Fantastic Four real quick.
Okay, it's the Thing, the Thing, Invisible Girl. Is it Johnny Blaze and Mr. Fantastic? All were represented. Really cool costumes.
So almost. I will say 2.5.
I got 2.5.
So it's the Invisible Woman, Vince. I thought you were better than this.
I'm not.
let the white male scold you real quick.
Oh, gosh. Aaron, your privilege is showing.
Privilege out for Harambe.
You want to talk Harambe? Harambe made a huge appearance at Comic-Con.
So it's Johnny Blaze is the original ghostwriter. That's the real name of the dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Johnny Storm is the guy's name. He's the Human Torch.
Oh.
But were there Harambe cosplay?
There was. Aaron, I got a picture, and I will send it to you right now of Harambe cosplay.
Let me take that phone off the desk so it doesn't vibrate.
Oh, gosh. And now I'm
Okay.
I'm scrolling through all these wonderful pictures of all these beautiful people.
There's a joke I saw about, like, once the Harambe incident happened, it was like, in a few months, girls are going to be, like, basically sexy Harambe. Were there sexy Harambes? Did the prophecy get fulfilled?
I did not see any sexy Harambes, but I saw this guy that I'm sending to you right now, and people were clamoring to take photos, as you can see.
Were their dicks out?
Nobody took a dick out.
Don't. Okay.
Nobody took a dick out. It's okay. It's okay. No dicks out for Harambe at the con. But there was somebody else had a sign that just said Harambe was an inside job. Watch the film. Harambe was an inside
Loose
job.
change, Harambe 2016. So the picture, I'll describe it for the listeners. Yeah. Right next to the Cyanide and Happiness booth, unless it was just a CISO booth.
I think there was just a CISO booth.
There are two people trying to take a picture in front of Vince, and the person's wearing a gorilla costume, is holding does not have gorilla gloves, so my immersion is done. The signs just says hashtag Dicks Out for Harambe, and if it was handwritten, but if it was type, there'd be like 4 different fonts involved. There's a little halo over Harambe, which is nice, that he's looking down on us from heaven. But instead of like a gorilla mask, they just printed out a Harambe face and cut eye hole out.
Yep.
I want to know the thought process that went on behind like getting this costume going. Because some things seem thought out. Like the cutout mask is actually fairly well done. It looks like it's laminated.
Yeah, it's pretty glossy.
It looks like there's like some care taken into it. Oh, and then there's a woman behind Harambe who just looks upset.
Yeah, she's from the Cincinnati Zoo. She shut it down.
It's like I was doing my job.
She's the shooter. She's a second shooter.
She's like, I just wanted to forget about my troubles here at the Javits Center, and it just keeps coming up.
They keep pulling me back.
Harambe was 2 days from retirement.
Harambe was 2 days from retirement. Oh no! There's just awesome cosplay. I'm looking at a picture now that I truly love. It's Ash Ketchum posing with Samus Aran holding Samus is like fully decked out, like the full suit, like with the green lights and everything. And Ash Ketchum is, wearing the hat with the jacket, the red and white jacket.
Yeah, send that pic. I like this.
And
game. Let's describe pictures to our listeners.
Yes, for our blind listeners, you guys are in heaven right now. I'll send through some more, but it's great. It's just so much fun. I can't wait to go again next year.
First, I'm going to describe this like Samus thing. Then send me a pic. Don't tell me what it is.
And then you get to describe it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, no, this Samus costume, I don't have much to say about this because the Samus costume is pretty rad. Mm-hmm. It does have, inside the helmet, you have like the green LEDs glowing. Ash looks like he's on his way to he just got off the train from Queens.
Hey, I'm Ash Ketchum over here. Pikachu, go! Damn it!
Pikachu, go fuck off.
Pikachu, go get me a
All right.
sandwich.
Bring me a beer for the fridge. Get you one too. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you would like this.
So this is a mystery photo. Okay. All right, I will try to explain what is going on. So Vince took a creeper picture because he's behind someone. They're wearing a silvery morph suit. That's sort of, I'm not going to say latexy, but it's a loose morph suit. On top, I don't know if they're holding. Oh, okay. I know what this is.
Yeah,
it's a frumpy Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah, the surfboard is way too big, but it looks great.
The surfboard, like at first, I'm like, did this guy dress as Jiffy Pop? Which again shows my age, but like, yeah, his surfboard is like just silver duct tape, and it's very look. Surfboards are big. I think that's appropriate size surfboard, but I think,
dude,
so remember in E.T. where Elliot dressed up for Halloween, it was just like a red hoodie and his face painted.
Yeah.
From what I can tell, this is what the Silver Surfer is like. It's just he's got like a silver hood and then like a silvery plastic mask.
Yep.
Like a dollar mask that you would get at a Party City.
To me, it looks like a luchador's mask, but
the back of it, yeah. Mm-hmm. You see a little bit of his skin.
Yeah.
Because the zips ain't working well.
Those zippers.
He's got
are
a massive wedgie. Look, dude, a good frumpy Silver Surfer. Good on you for dressing up. Yeah, watch that zipper, dude. I'm sorry that malfunction happened. And then he's being like looked down upon by what I can describe as a smug Jim Parsons.
Yeah, I see that, dude. Yep. But the best part about this...
But there's a nice sign that says, please recycle.
Yeah.
There's a...
Recycle that silver.
But is this a good segment?
Yeah, dude, I actually like this.
Is this working, audience?
This is working for me. And I just wanted to point out, right after I took this picture, I got in line for coffee, and the Silver Surfer walked up to Fisk, you know, the bad guy from Spider-Man, like the crime boss, like the big, giant crime boss, like from Daredevil.
Kingpin. I'm aware. That's for the audience.
He took a picture with the Silver Surfer, and it was awesome. Like, because this dude was just hulking and massive in a white suit. I couldn't get my phone out fast enough. But I just sent you another one.
Okay. So this there's a lot going on in this one because it's a big group shot, but I will do my best. So you told me about this before. This looks like the Deadpool meetup?
Yep. This is the Deadpool meetup.
Okay. So I'm going to go left to right. There's a bestriped Deadpool. Mm-hmm. Like he looks like he's wearing a bathrobe that's red, black, white, striped.
Nailed it.
There's a black dude who's just like wearing he's just wearing a Deadpool mask, but it's pulled up.
Yep.
He's just like, yeah, I'll cosplay. There's someone. That gentleman seems to be next to someone who's also just like wearing a suit jacket and a Deadpool mask. There seems to be chicken. The game Chicken you play in in a pool.
Yeah.
Where you get on people's shoulders. That seems to be happening. There's a woman that I think is a Deadpool.
I think she is a version of the Deadpool.
Also a Mad Hatter cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing the Mad Hatter hat, cool leather jacket, plaid skirt. But she is on top of a Scottish Deadpool.
Indeed.
But who also has a katana. So I'm assuming that's Highlander Deadpool. There is... Oh, man, who is this guy in the middle?
I know that guy in the middle. I didn't know what kind of Deadpool he was, but...
I don't know what he is, but, I don't know where to start with this. I just like his look. So it's... Okay, I will do my best. So it looks like he's wearing like a Deadpool hoodie that you might buy at a specialty store, where it's a hoodie, but it has the Deadpool design on it. He's got the hood up. He's rocking a goatee. But across his eyes is like a bandana that also covers the eyes, and with 2 holes. He just looks rad. I don't know. There's the X-Force Deadpool, the gray costume. There's 2 Deadpools taking a selfie, I think. Nope, he's got his guns out. But he's got like the hard plastic motorcycle mask.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a guy that he's got the gross cancer face. Deadpool.
Yeah, the real Wade Wilson.
I'm Wade Wilson.
The real Wade.
You know what? Here's who I like. So behind gray X-Force Deadpool is just a regular Deadpool, but you get a good shot of like the little nub in the back.
Yeah.
Of the mask. This was less funny, but it was cool.
Well, the funny part was like, and I think so I'm sending you a video. It's a short video, and so these Deadpool just came from a meetup with another iconic character that I'll let you figure out based on the video I'm sending you, and these dudes were going around these dudes and dudettes, because there are some ladies in there. Just going around causing trouble. Just shouting at everybody. If just like running around, just like, Deadpool, yeah! Deadpool, yeah! Like every time they saw Deadpool, you just like hear them. And then people are like, oh, the Deadpool meetup is here. We were wondering when they were going to show up. Like, I don't know if they're a toxic part of the community or not, but it's fun.
I feel like there's... I'll talk about my feelings of Deadpool if you want to get into it, but I'm going to play this audio here for the folks at home.
Brown clothes. These are really old ladies.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of Luigis marching.
Yeah. Just the Luigi March.
Which is Dave Matthews' new album.
Luigi's marching.
Marching. Take these Luigis. Vacuum cleaner, ghost hunt mansion.
Yeah.
Go down a pipe. My brother's missing. Hey, bam, bam,
My brother's missing. But yeah, that group of Luigi had just met up with the Deadpool meetup, and just
the lonely
all hell
single
broke loose
Mario
for about 20 minutes. Just people yelling and plungers being thrown up in the air and excitement, wrenches.
I didn't realize a Luigi and a Deadpool were natural enemies.
No, they were friendly. They were excited to see each other. Like, all I kept hearing was like, yeah, Deadpool, and then a bunch of, wahoo! Like, and this is the last good one I'm sending you, because this is probably my favorite thing that I saw at Comic-Con. Apart from a giant Reinhardt, which I could not get a picture of.
It's a missing poster or flyer. Have you seen Barb? I can't be the only one who cares. ? Approach with caution. Instagram. You know what? Shout out. Yeah. So on Instagram, TANGYMILK, Tangy Milk.
Mm-hmm.
That's who put this up. That's who cares about Barb.
We're not going to stop looking for you, Barb. I believe Barb's still out there. I know she's out there. I know it.
I know why Barb existed in that series, as just like we need to. She was a character that was purely there to like up the danger factor.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like fucked up that the rest of the town was like meh.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Even her best friend was like meh.
Yeah,
but like Barb, you're such a downer.
Barb should have just gone home.
You're a downer.
Barb should have gone home. But that doesn't.
She should have just go home, Barb.
But it doesn't mean she deserved what happened. If you have not
didn't.
watched Stranger Things, we're going to spoil it because we don't care about you.
No, we're not. I don't think we're spoiling anything. But she's a character used to like, again, but she's a plot element. She's not really a character. I think the plan was for us to not like her because she's a downer. She's a party pooper.
Right.
Like, and I've been that person.
What, you?
I've pooped on parties. I've been a grump.
Oh, I don't.
But like here's my thought. I thought they were gonna go into. I just thought Bob liked other girl, and I thought that's what was going on.
Oh.
So it was like a broken heart. So like in that sense, I am Barb, where it's like, the person I like. I'm literally watching them go upstairs with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll moat by a pool. Nothing wrong. You can hear her think, what else could go wrong?
Right,
and
absolutely.
Everything goes wrong.
She accidentally cuts her hand. Oh, this is the worst night ever.
Go watch Stranger Things.
Go watch it if you have not watched it. I feel like there's absolutely no way you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so upset that I missed out on Comic-Con.
Dude, there's always next year. There's always next year.
There's more conventions.
There's more conventions. Javits Center lives off of conventions, so there's probably one next week.
What? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give ourselves some accountability. We're gonna try and do conventions next year.
Yeah, dude.
I think
2017, the year of the con.
Let's put it out there. The long con.
Ooh. Yes. We'll do a video series.
Just we want to entertain.
Yeah. And the more people we
want to meet like-minded individuals. Yeah. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm glad you had fun.
I'm sorry you missed it.
It looks super rad.
It was really rad. It was awesome. Hold on. I was 2 feet away from John DiMaggio.
Did you talk to him? Did you get to say, hey?
No, because his booth was closing and his friend was like, sorry, we're closed. And like, I really wanted to take a picture, but I was like, I respect you too much to beg for one. So I just let it go, Aaron. I let it go. But he had like his own booth just sitting there, hanging out. I was like, how is nobody freaking out that John DiMaggio, voice of Bender, is just sitting out here, just doing nothing? Oh.
Man. No, that's cool. I always get, dude. I'm always weirded out by like people that like I actually like and respect. It's always like, do I go up? I don't want to be that guy. No, I don't. It's that thing of like I don't want to just go over there and gush. I want to like either have like a pertinent question or say something. I want to be smart in front of them and I want to impress them.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the reticence of like I would rather not go up and meet them and then sound stupid.
Then just go up and be like, I think you're really great as Bender. I'm sure you haven't heard that one before. You know? Like that sort of thing. Okay. I really felt bad because like they were trying to shut down so they could go eat lunch. Like it was lunchtime. And he's a big dude, so I know he's hungry as hell. And there was this girl that was like, I just really want a picture with you, just real quick. And he goes, all right, fine. And then she was holding the phone out and he was like tapping like to get to the photo as fast as possible. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt your life, dude.
Yeah, 'cause that's his life.
Maybe, yeah. Meeting celebs is always iffy. Comic book people are a little bit more accessible because they're not faces.
Right.
Like writers and artists, I feel more comfortable going to them.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, I met Brian Michael Bendis like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like the guy that's been, as far as comics wise, like since like the late 90s and up, he's been like sort of steering the Marvel ship as a writer.
Yeah.
And like I fucking embarrass. I'm like, hey dude, can you sign these? Like, oh great, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. He's like, I'm just like, I think you're great. That's it. Like I made a fool of myself. And he's like, oh dude, that's okay. Don't stress out about it. Like nice dude. So yeah, Brian Michael Bendis, nice dude.
Yeah.
Good writer.
I also got to talk to an artist who, what did he do? Oh yeah, he drew the art for a bunch of Magic cards, and like he had some of the cards that he.
Ooh, what was his name?
Oh, man, it's Thomas something. He had a few of them there, and a bunch of them were signed, and it was just cool because like I was like, oh my gosh, these cards like. They're so good. And like I was like, my friend is really into Magic and like he was like, oh yeah, and like he moved them from like the side of his table to the center of his table. He goes, yeah, take a look. Like I haven't done art for these cards in like 10 years, but it's great to know that people are still appreciating it. I was like, dude, absolutely. Like the cards are mostly the art. Like and it's really cool.
I follow some. I don't play the game anymore, but like I do follow some of the artists on Instagram that I like.
It's really rad shit. I mean, I'm looking at the timer, and we're supposed to keep these short, and we're almost at an hour already.
I am seeing that. Should we Do we want to
So I
talk
don't know
about
if
Luke
you wanna
Cage, or do we
keep
want to?
going.
You know what? Let's save Luke Cage because we're gonna do.
Yeah, save Luke Cage for next time.
I'm down here for a few more weeks, so we're gonna have to do this. We have to do these. What should we call these? I don't want to call them fuck around. I don't want the official title to be fuck around. I don't want that in the title headline when it pops up on iTunes
No,
or Stitcher or Android
or SoundCloud. On all podcasting platforms.
Kame. So what's Kame? Wait. Kame House Party Pregame.
Yes.
The KHP
Yes.
Pregame. Yeah.
KHP Pregame.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There we go.
Aaron,
On
you're
brand,
great.
baby.
On brand. Hey, Nong Man.
Yeah. Oh, we got to reset.
There was somebody that cosplayed as the motorcycle.
Oh, I saw
rider
that
from Comedy
the
Bang
teeth,
Bang.
motorcycle teeth.
Yeah, motorcycle
I love that
teeth.
so much.
Awesome costume. Just fantastic. I can just keep going and going. But just a few things before we get out of here that I want to plug. Some of the galleries and artwork that I saw.
Yeah, let's
so
plug
this
it up.
might be a longer list. Bottleneckgallery.com. Awesome stuff there. Betsy Peter Schmidt, illustrator and commissions. Her artwork is gorgeous. AnimeStuffStore.com. They seem like they have the market cornered on anime stuff because they got that domain. Bambuda, graphic designer, illustrator. Checked out his booth. Just really cool stuff. His or her booth, I can't really remember. LosValiants.com. I think if you like that kind of art, you already know about them because they're a big deal. Joe Corney artstore.com. Joe Corney.storenvy.com. Star Wars propaganda art that is just awesome. Got to shout out Midtown Comics, PCS Collectibles, Hero Complex Gallery, all had great booths. Bandai Namco, Konami, Capcom, all really killed it out there. And then this is probably my favorite artwork that I saw there. It's this guy goes by Kehasuk. Kehasuk. It's all the art are like mashups of like awesome anime. So anime and video games. So like there's a Smash Brothers and it's all like chibi and cute, but it has like references to every aspect of each show in them, like in these big artworks that are really cool. You can find his stuff. He's on Instagram. Check it out because he's got Rick and Morty, Naruto, Pokemon, Smash Brothers, Dragon Ball, Bleach, H Cross H. What else? One Piece. Like all this really cool stuff in a way that I've never seen. That I just have to shout out all of that, and shout out to Comic-Con itself for being awesome and progressive and highlighting. There's just so much emphasis on female heroes and heroines and acceptance and a real sense of community there that I don't think you can really get anywhere else yet. So keep up the good work, Comic-Con. Can't wait to go next year.
I used to be one of those guys that was uppity about my my fandom and my geekdom, but now I'm like, you know what? It's for everyone, man.
It really is.
Everything for everyone.
Everything for everyone. That should be the Comic-Con motto.
Comic-Con, everything for everyone. That's not when we have Kame House Party Con 2036. Yes. Everything for
2036.
Parentheses if it's Dragon Ball related.
Also, big shout out to all my Kakashi cosplayers. Kakashi Sensei is awesome. So keep that up, Naruto fans.
All right, guys. We just got a few more weeks, 2 or 3 more weeks of pregame. So, and then we're back to then we can go on talking about how Bulma is a monster more.
Yeah, this extended pregame is going to lead to a huge party. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to be blackout.
Yeah, but once the first track hits, everyone's passed out already.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the Kame House Party podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, any podcasting service, Beyond Pod, whatever you use, Stitcher. Like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. You can follow us on Instagram at Kame House Party Pod, right? Or is that
that's the email? So kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. Just search for Kame House Party on all your social medias. I'll do this. Vince on Twitter and Instagram is at VINT_E.
Oh gosh. And
Put you on the
Aaron
spot.
on Instagram is Ajax Shelton.
Keep
on
going.
Instagram. And your Twitter, because you just tweeted me, so you included.
I made
me
it
in a
hard on
tweet.
you. I'm sorry. I put you on a spot.
Yeah, because you have two different ones.
I know. Okay, so Twitter is Aaron J. Shelton.
That's what I thought. I was getting there.
All right.
Aaron J. Shelton, all one word.
I'm the best. On that note,
word.
where I'm the best friend, I'm the better friend.
Aaron is the best friend. You heard it here. You heard it here first on this Kame House Party pregame. The first of 3.
Yeah, maybe more. We'll see.
Thank you for listening. Yeah, maybe more. We might do this.
All right, bye.
Bye, everybody.